Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever Let's Talk About. And this time, for the first edition, we have a really special guest, and I will add her now, called Daphne Valentine.
Hi,
Hi, girl. Welcome.
thank you. Oh my God, what an honor to be here. The first episode.
Yes, you. I don't know. I lost the English words. Sorry. I'm bland. It can happen. I'm bland.
You know,
Um,
same, just not right now.
maybe I used the wrong English word, but you are the premier or however it's called.
Premiere? Yeah.
Yeah, you're the premier, and let's
Well,
kick it off with the first question if you're ready.
I'm ready. I'm so excited.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
And by the way, you look really good.
Thank you. I didn't have time to get into drag today. I've been so busy. Oh my goodness. But you look great.
This
Oh,
old thing.
oh, oh, my volume has gone funny. Hold on. Great timing. Can you speak a sec?
Yes, I can speak. Can you hear me
Oh,
still?
great. My audio's gone funny. Is there a way where I can leave and join back? Oh my God, this is such bad timing.
Um, I can remove you from the stream for a second, and then I'll add you in a little while.
Okay, great.
So, the first stream, and we are having technical difficulties. No problem, it always can happen. And now, just wait a minute for the people that don't know me. My name is AJ Hartstone. I'm a Dutch drag queen. And I started this series because I thought it is a lot of fun to get to know some artists a bit better or to learn to know some new artists or just some really talented people.
Hi. Okay, it's fixed now.
Okay, you're back. Well, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then, my first question: how and when did you first come in contact with drag?
Oh, right. Okay. So I first come into contact with drag. Do you watch Big Brother?
No, I'm sorry.
So do you know of it, or do
Yeah,
you know?
I've heard that Courtney Act is in it, and that's the only
Yeah,
thing I know.
yeah. So Courtney Act went on Big Brother, and that was like the first time I ever saw drag. And I just really identified with Courtney because I don't know, she was just so wise and intelligent and really beautiful, and it really helped me kind of dip my toes into drag because you know you don't, especially in Wales, there's not a lot of drag going on. But when I saw her on TV, she was the first drag queen I ever saw, and she was just so beautiful, and I was like, I have to do that. That needs to be me. So
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's not you because she looks actually like a regular woman,
He
even without
does, which is
makeup.
like
She just,
it was like so confusing because I was like, what is this? Like I didn't like even know like my sexuality properly back then, so I was like, oh, what does this mean?
how old were you back then?
I think
Oh.
I was 15 when I first watched it, and then I
Oh,
started doing drag myself when I was 16.
well, you had at least 1 year of getting to study drag a little bit more, so at
Yeah,
least props to that.
yeah.
But yeah, Courtney Act, well, she's more of a natural woman because she can only put on lipstick and she already looks like one. So
Literally, like I wish I had that talent.
me too. This took me like 4 hours, I think,
Four
and
hours.
I still don't look fish just like her.
You look great.
That's what I want to do her. I'm a fishy queen in a way. I fish for compliments.
Oh, I can relate.
Don't we all?
Mm.
My second question is where does your drag name come from and what does it mean to you?
Oh, okay. So my first name, Daphne, that I'm not sure because the first time I got into drag, even though I looked totally busted, I was feeling my oats, and I just was like, I'm a Daphne, and that just kind of stuck. And then my last name at the time when I first started was Daphne Francais because I was studying French in school and I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn to speak French and my last name is gonna be Francais and I'm gonna do this whole drag French thing. And then I failed my French course in school. So I was like, this isn't gonna work. So
Best story.
I was Googling stripper name.
No. Oh no, you really did.
Yeah, I really did that. And I was like, do you know what? Daphne Valentine sounds good. I'll take that. So here we are, Daphne Valentine.
So you're a busted stripper.
I'm exactly that.
Oh my gosh, best story I've ever heard about a drag name.
Thank you.
Now, are you ready for the third question?
I'm ready for the third question.
Well, if you have to describe your drag in 3 words, what words will they be?
Oh, I feel like this changes a lot.
Stripper and busted, we already have two.
All of the above. Um, I don't know. Maybe maybe just three different words that would describe me, like goth, gothic, kinda good.
Yeah, but from the drag I've seen, it's not really that guff, in my
No,
opinion. But
I the thing is about me, I kind of like float around. Like I'm
mm,
not very consistent, you could say.
you
Because
don't stick with only one brand.
mm, like I I kind of wanted my drag to be kind of Barbie, kind of,
Mm,
but recently I'm kind of moving away from that because
okay.
I feel like some elements of that can be a little bit tacky.
Yeah, like how skinny she is.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, and I'm really like into vintage and gothic lately. So that's kind of what I'm gonna kind of try and merge somehow.
Yeah, because the last, no, not the last look, but one of your last looks you posted on Instagram and Facebook, it's more of a vintage style, and I think it really suits you.
I, you know what, that was my favorite look I've ever done. I felt the most beautiful, and it was probably one of the best times that I did drag, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it looked really feminine. It looked really. It wasn't like yeah, too obvious you were a man, but it was also like it could pass for a woman, but you would
Maybe.
also believe if they told you from, oh yeah, well, I'm a dude.
Yeah, I feel like it was a nice
Blend?
mix.
Yeah.
Yeah, of like, drag and then kind of
Still
fishiness.
sexy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. And the
And
dress was
I
gorge.
thank you. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And I just had a lot of fun floating around in that beautiful dress that my girlfriend bought me.
Oh, so sweet.
She's great. She supports me, and I love that.
And I love that too, that you support each other. That's one of the best things you can have.
It is. I agree. It's really important to have people in your life that support you.
And especially right now with all the bad stuff happening in the world, and like pride is cancelled, but we still have pride in our family. Some people, our relationships, our friends, and now with
Yeah.
the Black Lives Matter movement, it's really important to see with what we are blessed and
Yeah.
what can change still.
Yeah. Like Pride isn't a place, and and it's not just like a party. It really is a protest, and we
Mhm.
can do that. We can do that from anyway.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah, like social media, our back gardens. We can have our pride anyway.
That's definitely true. We can have it in the shower if
Of
you're
course.
like that. You can have it with a tequila on your bed. You can have it. Yeah, you can have it right now. Right now, we're still celebrating Pride.
Yeah, I mean, for us as LGBT people, I think we pretty much celebrate Pride every day. But
Yeah,
it's
because it's part of
just
us.
the idea of Pride as like a place is kind of just somewhere where we can all come together for one day
Mhm.
a year. And it is important, but it's not going to ruin us that we don't necessarily have it this year.
No, no, and together we will just celebrate twice as hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, on to the next question. I want to talk a little bit about something you have been doing for a little while now.
Okay.
Because a little while ago, you started doing fake nails and nail gloves.
We
Do
did.
you, do you think that even if coronavirus didn't come into this world, you still would have started it? And why actually did you come up with the idea?
So I've I work at a nail salon um in the real world. I'm not like a technician or anything. I'm just the receptionist because I'm kind of wanting to work my way up into doing nails.
Also, really important to work your way up.
Yeah, 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 for sure. And I've been watching what the girls are doing with nails and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I really don't want to wait to
Mhm.
start doing something with nails. So I was like, I'm just gonna do it myself. So I watched so many videos, I read so many like articles about nails and trying to learn how to do it. And then I bought a kit out of my own money. I was like, this is a big risk. So I just bought the kit and started. I made some nails. I posted them on Instagram. And I was like, right, let's just fingers crossed that someone is gonna want to buy these. And yes, people bought them, and I was very happy about that. But with regards to coronavirus, I think I'd still be doing it, even if it wasn't a thing. But obviously, business is slow because
Yeah,
people don't.
people don't have that much money right now.
Yeah, but I really appreciate the people who have supported me.
I
Have they
still don't
arrived?
have them yet. I still don't have them. Otherwise, I would
They've
have
not,
worn them.
they still haven't come yet?
Well, I also ordered like new makeup brushes like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, and they still haven't arrived yet. So everything is
Oh,
slow. Everything is slow, but I'm not
yeah.
mad. I'm still like, okay, maybe they'll arrive in July. Then I will have a late birthday present.
Yeah, a bit patience. Well, I hope they get to you soon. I hope you love them.
Well, I hope so for you too. No, I'm sure I will.
Well, I hope so.
Then you have something other, another thing cooking up because you are not only the sponsor but also the judge of a drag race from your girlfriend.
I
Which
am.
actually promoted last week.
Yeah. So the House of Angels Drag Race. Not gonna lie, we did we organized this on a bit of a. It was so random. We were like, should we make a race? And then it was like, yeah, okay. So then me, my girlfriend Angel, and my good friend Kiki,
Let's have a kick.
we let's have a Kiki. We got into making an account, and we were thinking of challenge ideas, and we were looking at who we could ask to be in the cast and things like that. And we just kind of did it because, well, in the beginning, I wasn't too keen. I was like, I don't, I don't know if I'm qualified to judge people. So, but then I was convinced otherwise. So here we are, judging people apparently.
Well, you are judgy, so
I'm very judgy, but like very shady judging.
I've seen that because for the people that don't know it, I'm in that race too. And my promo, I didn't expect the promos to be judged. Actually,
Didn't you?
no,
Oh,
because I had been in one race prior to this one, and it was Double Strike Bonanza, and we had to do like red, yellow, orange, and my makeup was terrible because it was 40 degrees and it melted at the same time that I put it on. I wore the cheapest wig I've ever had, and a dress that was said to be so ugly I should burn it. So I know when I'm gonna wear that again. Wink, wink. And
yeah.
and the problem is that they didn't judge the promos. They only made a to their boots like thing in the stories, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, our idea behind it was there are some younger baby queens on the
Mhm.
season. No. So we wanted to
Like you.
literally we wanted to like kind of we kind of wanted to give advice on to how some of the younger queens could maybe blossom a little bit faster.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, so we were meant to only do slight critiques, but it kind of went out of hand.
Well,
But
just
yeah,
keep it that way because the harsher the critiques, the better you will learn from it. So
yeah, true.
I mean, I have been a co-judge or guest judge for one episode of the newest season of Bubble Drag Bonanza, and I
Oh,
went
right.
all in. I went all in. If I
Did
didn't
you?
like your look, you would know. If I did like your look, you would know. But I still went in on everything I did not like at all.
Were, were you the judge that nobody liked?
Um, I hope so. Is it bad? Is it bad if I say that I wanted to be the Michelle Visage?
Yeah, I think that's Kiki's goal this season.
Well, she doesn't have to try hard, to be honest.
No, no, she really doesn't.
But back to the questions for a little bit, because speaking of competitions, do you have any experiences in one yourself? And which ones? And how high did you place?
Okay, so I haven't done any competitions.
Not
Um,
a single one.
not a single one. The reason being, I've never felt good enough. I was like, maybe like early on in my drag, I was like, I didn't feel like there was a point on doing like one of the online races.
Mm.
One, because I didn't think some of the judges were qualified to be judging me.
Well,
And
that's
then
every race.
legit every race. And then the second one being, I didn't really want to. Like, I guess, I don't know, I'd be up for it one day, but I'd rather do a competition that is in a club on a
Mm.
stage. 'Cause that is more, I think that's just
Well,
more validating.
yeah, but the problem I have been on a few on a stage. One, a really big one with, I believe, 8 people or more, 12 people competing, and another one with only 4 people. It was supposed to be 5, but it became 4. Um, and on both sides, I didn't get any critiques. The first one, I was sick the day before. Like I couldn't get up. I got the dress I had made for the competition delivered the day I was sick, so I couldn't practice in the dress in my heels. I couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
So I bombed. But the only thing I got back was like, "Oh my gosh, you look so pretty. You look like a Disney princess.
Oh,
Um, you are so brave for being that sick yesterday and still standing here today."
yeah.
And I didn't get any critiques on how to better myself. So if you really want to better yourself, I feel like online competition is maybe a little bit better.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. And I will at some point. I've just got to kind of build up that courage. And another thing is like a lot of the races I see, you've got to get so crafty. And I'm like,
Hmm.
girl,
Yeah.
I've got to make things. I'm a very off the rack kind of girl. But I am
Same.
learning,
This is off the rack. Well, this is kind of off the rack.
I guess.
This is off the
But
rack.
I'm learning to sew because I've taken an interest in fur coats. I haven't done any
Mm,
sewing yet, but I've been really like into watching videos and I've got a sewing machine and I've been looking at a lot of fabric for a while and I think soon, maybe once the nails take off a little bit more, I can fund the sewing thing.
yeah, yeah. I have had a few sewing lessons in the past, and I had made a full dress for my sister's birthday, and if she didn't want it, that would be my first drag dress. It was
Yeah.
4 years ago. It was a brown dress, a curtain with really beautiful brown with a little print on it.
Oh
But
wow.
I had to move away to the other side of the country, and a woman will help me make it, never send it or finished it for me.
Oh.
Then, yeah, then my grandmother actually wanted to teach me, and I only had one lesson because I wasn't patient enough.
Oh, so have you done any like sewing like recently, or
No,
is it
I have
over?
I haven't done in a year.
You should come back.
I made my own stuffed animal once.
Was it a good stuffed animal?
It was a dolphin, so yeah.
That
So you can try with that, with little stuffed animals to practice the
true.
basics and then go to the bigger projects.
Yeah, that's the thing. You've got to have like a lot of patience with sewing
Hmm.
because it's very intricate, and you've got to like it's quite hard to go back once you've
Yeah,
kind of gone forward.
yeah,
So yeah,
and even the pattern can take a long, long, long time.
yeah, for sure. So you gotta have your patience. But I don't know. I think I've got a little bit of patience that we can work with.
A
We'll just have to
little
see how we can do that.
bit.
Just a little bit.
But at least you have something you still want to do.
Yeah, I'd say I'm always looking forward at new things because I don't like to dwell. I don't like to keep doing the same thing for a while. I like to
Yeah,
move around.
yeah, I understand because otherwise it will get a little bit boring and you will be like, well, I've done this like 600 times. Can I do something new, please?
Yeah, it's kind of like that with the nails because I've only got so many colors at the moment.
Mm.
I'm not like motivated to do nails because I've got like colors that I've already done. I've done the same rhinestone patterns.
Yeah, but what you can try indeed is like what I see a lot is ombre nails or half half, and you can play with that a little bit, or like putting different kind of rhinestones with different kind of colors and mixing it up a little bit. Like I
Yeah,
know you do a really good deal for surprise nails.
I do. I do mystery nails. What is it like? Is it £20? Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
£20.
I think you said that indeed, and they come on a glove, right?
Yeah, £20 mystery nail gloves. That's just I love that because I can be creative with that.
Mhm.
I can kind of do whatever I want to do. And
Yeah,
I've
but you
been
can also try on a white glove with green nails or a black glove with pink or yellow or orange.
yeah, for sure. And I'm very excited. I want more orders.
And back to your job for a little bit because you say you work at a nail salon.
Yeah, I work, well, it's a beauty salon. They do
Oh yeah,
massages, waxing, but nails is like the main bit.
you want to be me.
Of course.
Well, maybe I don't know if that's an option, but you can ask the people you work with like, can you teach me a little bit, or can I try on you, or can I like intern for a little while with you for the nails because I really like that. I mean, I have done it for 2.5 years in the place I work now, and
Yeah,
I become a lot better at manicures, pedicures, yeah, for the nails on the feet, toenails,
yeah,
and
yeah,
makeup. So as long as you show you want to practice and you want to grow, they will see your motivation and they will answer back with motivation.
yeah. That's the thing. Like, because I only started it since lockdown, so I haven't been able to go to
Oh
work.
yeah.
I think when I go to work, I'll be able to actually like get involved a little bit more than I already do. And I've been chatting with my manager, and she likes like the things that I've done so far. So I'm excited.
Well, that only shows big promise.
Indeed.
And I have my seventh question for you. In total, I have 10 questions. So we are going to the last bit of the questions, but if you want to talk a little bit after that, it's always possible. But the seventh question is, what is something you haven't achieved that you'd still like to achieve?
Hmm.
Sailing is one of them.
It is indeed. Um, well, because of my age, I'm only 17 at the moment, so I haven't been able to actually get out and go to a club in drag and perform properly.
Is where you're from, is age 18 or older?
It's 18. And I'll be 18 this July, so in a month,
Which
and
day?
then the 10th.
Mm, damn it.
Why?
I'm the 15th.
Oh, you're 5 days. Oh,
I'm 5 days behind.
indeed. Yeah, so I wanna when I'm 18 and when I can actually like go to a club, I wanna go out and I wanna meet people and I wanna end up performing and doing some competitions. And yeah, that's something that I feel like for me that's quite important because I've been doing drag like 2 years now. I think or 1 or 2 years, I don't know. It happens so fast. And it's been kind of the same thing, makeup, outfit,
Yeah.
pic picture, take it off, repeat. So,
Yeah.
but I am involved in one of those online pride things
Well,
in
that's
July.
already great starter.
Yeah, and I've filmed a little comedy lip sync because that's my gig. And that's gonna be going up. I don't know when. I know it's like I think it might be around the 20th of July, and that'll technically be my debut. But yeah, I don't know, I'm looking forward for it.
Well, I'm excited. Maybe do you have to pay to see it or?
No, I think it's free. I'll put all the links on my story and stuff.
Oh yeah, well then maybe I will tune in too because I'm
You
excited
better
to see
tune
what you can do.
in. Well, no judginess.
No judging.
No judging. Well, I mean a little bit of judging.
This is why I love glasses.
Yeah, same.
Well, for the eighth question, to get you a little bit better without the glitz and the glam, because we talked a lot about your drag and what you're going to do with your drag and what you still like to do. You have a really nice and sweet girlfriend.
I do.
And how did you guys actually meet? And what is the thing you like or love most about her?
God. Well,
The questions I ask you.
I know you're such a good interviewist. Oh my goodness. Um, right. Well, so last October, no, I think it was August. We started following each other on Instagram. She followed my drag account and I followed her. Um, and she and and there was an argument between Two drag queens that I know. And I decided to go live to address the issues publicly for some reason. Um, and Angel ended up tuning into that live stream. And then we decided to make a group chat with all of the people that were watching. And then that is when me and Angel kind of officially started speaking. And then it ended up getting out that I was bisexual. And then we ended up talking to each other privately. And then in October, we decided to make it official, and we were a couple. um, and it's a long distance relationship. She's from Manchester,
Oh yeah.
and I'm obviously from Wales in the UK, in Wales. So we're really far apart, 4 hours drive. And we met each other for the first time in January. So
Mm-hmm.
we were talking for a long time before we actually met each other. But when we did meet each other, it was like the most magical experience. We really enjoyed each other's company a lot, and we just kind of knew that it was going to work regardless of the distance. And it is working and it's thriving. And thing is, with Corona, we were meant to see each other, like, I think it was like last month,
Oh
but
yeah.
we couldn't travel to see each other. But we're hoping now that in July she can come down and see me on my birthday.
Well, I hope so for you too,
Oh,
because it
thank
would
you.
be a really great birthday gift.
It really would. That's all I want. That's all I want.
Yeah, but
But yeah,
I've seen a lot of pictures of you together, even though you're still in this big distance, and a big distance doesn't mean it can't work. As long as you're willing to make it work, it can work.
yeah, that's the thing. One of the important parts is to actually talk to each other.
Hmm.
If you've got to really talk about your feelings at the end of the day.
Yeah, and if there's any miscommunication, talk it out, and not talk it out like on chat, but maybe even call each other or like FaceTime.
Yeah, we pretty much FaceTime. Well, no, we do. We FaceTime every day. Um, every couple of hours, we're talking about life, drag, the future, and I think that going on to what your question was, my favorite thing about her would be, oh, I don't know. There's so many things, like
Everything.
everything. The her acceptance, because I know a lot of girls wouldn't necessarily date a drag queen
Yeah.
because of gender stereotypes and all this, but she sees past what I want to do as a job and a hobby, and she sees me for more as a person, and she's
Mhm.
attracted to me. And yeah, and another thing I'd say, my favorite thing about her is her creativity. You've seen her Instagram. She
Yeah.
does some crazy stuff, and
Does
I'm
she
very proud of
actually
her.
also do drag, or is it just her being exaggerated with her makeup?
Yeah, so she did identify with drag,
Mhm.
but now she's kind of leaning more towards makeup artistry.
Yeah.
But she will lip sync the house down if you ask her to. But she considers herself more as a queer artist and makeup artist and a wig stylist. She
Yeah.
sells wigs. Buy her
She
wigs.
does. She has really beautiful wigs. If you haven't seen her wigs, go follow her on Wigs by Angel on Instagram.
Yeah,
She makes them herself.
she
I
does.
have a lot of people I get wigs from, and they just order it somewhere and sell it, but she actually makes them from scratch.
Yeah, her wigs are phenomenal. She does human, synthetic, any length, any color, any style. I guess I'm kind of lucky because she does my wigs for me now.
And do you still have to pay?
I just pay for her to make them, so she doesn't make any profit.
Oh, yeah. But you still give her a little bit back of what she otherwise would miss. And I think We have a little bit of an off stream. Let's see if
Oh,
we can get. Yes, you're back.
what was I saying?
um, that you're paying for the wigs, but
Uh, yeah, I just pay how much it costs to make. She doesn't make any profit off them. I guess the profit she makes is my love.
well, love is the most important and most expensive thing you can give or get from someone, and
It's
especially
definitely,
if that love is equal.
yeah, yeah, for sure. I mean, I like to say that I love her more every time, but
I like to say that too, but he will disagree with me.
yeah, they always do. But I guess it is even. I think the thing is about being in a relationship, it is even because you're in that relationship, and I don't think love is on a like maybe a level. I think you either really love someone or you don't.
True. It's like, or you love the person, or you don't, or it's just like a friendship love, but it's no in between.
Yeah, there's attraction. I
Like
think
I like you,
yeah,
and
there's
there's
I like
I
you.
yeah, and there's I dislike you.
Yeah, there's always this I dislike you.
Yeah, it's also a sort of like that
Yeah,
different.
it, yeah, yeah.
Then going to the next question. Out of drag, what are your favorite activities? And it may be with and without Angel.
Um, I'm a big gamer. I love to play video games. Literally, thank you. I'm very obsessed with my PlayStation, and it's not
A
healthy.
PlayStation.
Are you a gamer? Do you game?
I'm Nintendo's bitch.
Oh, you're a Nintendo kind of gal.
Yes, queen. Switch every day.
I do. I don't have a Switch, but I want to get one just so I can, play all those old school Mario games and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, not all of them, but a lot are actually free. You have to pay $4 or $5 for each month, or 20, I believe,
Oh,
for a full year to play online until you can play um, retro games like Mario, Zelda, Kirby.
oh, sick. I really want one. I think you should just keep buying nails so I can Nintendo, and then we can play together.
Well, I mean, if you're playing um, DC Universe Online, then we can still play together because that's
Oh,
playable on the
yeah.
PlayStation and downloadable for
I
free.
Well, I literally haven't played that in so long. It's a good
I
game.
just
I
started playing. I'm a
just
villain.
Oh, of course, you've got to be a villain. It's no fun if you're a hero.
True.
Yeah, and gaming is so much fun. I It's literally like my favorite thing to do. Without gaming, I am just a
A man in the
person.
wig.
Yeah, the man in the way. Another thing I like to do. This is probably going to sound very strange, but I like
Everything that
to.
you say is strange, but okay.
You're not wrong. I like to review movies.
Mm.
I will watch any movie and then I'll get on my Twitter and I'll write a long paragraph about how I feel. Not that anyone cares, but I like to review a film now and again.
Well, my boyfriend actually loves those reviews, so maybe you can try doing reviews on like a YouTube kind of channel, like drag movie reviews or something. Because
Yeah,
every time we watch a movie, like he's obsessed with horror and I hate horror, he will be like, "Oh my gosh, what does my favorite YouTuber think about this movie?" He's staring at me like,
my.
"Are you talking about me?" Yes, I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
And I like different kind of movies that he doesn't like, but he still will watch the review or the trailer or something like that. So
it's important. You've got to watch. Well, I just love reviews. And I do want to like dip my toes into YouTube. It's just I want to do it properly. I want to, I don't want to be a bad YouTuber, I suppose.
Like me.
You're not a bad YouTuber, you're great. But I'm just like such a perfectionist. I've got a ring light now, so I guess that's a start. I just kind of want to get
But
like
you're a step further ahead of me. I don't even have a ring light. I don't even know how to edit videos. I don't even know
you
the
know what?
camera. I don't
It's
have
all about
any.
learning. You just gotta learn, and you will get there. I have faith, and I'm honored to be your first guest. Yeah, I want to get a green screen. I think a green screen would be a good little.
You can also paint your wall green.
You know what?
Cheap
That's a
trick.
possibility.
Cheap
But
trick.
I plan on moving out soon, so I think I'll just do it when I move out.
Yeah, and then you can paint every like wall you want: green, blue, pink, orange,
Yeah, I'll just have
vintage.
a green house. My whole house will be green, so I can film everywhere.
There will be
Yeah.
sharks on that wall, and there will be like a volcano on that wall, and on the floor there will be like cats dying because they're playing with yarn that's too big for them or something.
Yeah, I mean,
Who
endless
doesn't like big
possibilities.
balls?
Big balls.
Of yarn, of course. The
Yeah, that's what we mean. That's what we're talking about. Big balls of yarn.
and a big pussy.
Okay,
But
Miss
age is
Euphemism.
not for the age of 16 and under.
Yeah, this is a family-friendly YouTube channel.
Don't tell the family.
No.
So those are the things you like: reviewing movies and playing games and drag.
And drag. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? Nails. I like doing nails, but
Nails,
I have to
hair, hips, heels.
all of the above. I have to be like in a certain mood to do nails, though.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Like
like
you absolutely have to, or you're like, let's do nails.
yeah, very that. Like, I gotta be motivated. It's gotta be a good idea, because if someone, well, no, I'll do anything, but I enjoy doing the more creative stuff, like your nails. I didn't do anything like that before, so
I'm creative. First time I've heard that in ages.
you are creative, and you know it, girl. Yeah. Do you know what? I actually, even though I'm not famous,
Mhm.
I really like to uh make merch designs. Now, I'm not like a drawer. I'm not like an artist in that kind of way or anything, but I like to think of concepts and then think that would look really cool on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
And I'd like to make that. I am working on merch at the moment. It's really sick. It's with an artist that I'm not gonna reveal yet because I'm very excited for the big finish because it's
Ooh.
been in the works for about a month because the design is so intricate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can also like edit your last look on a t-shirt, and I mean, I would buy it. I mean, I would buy a dress of it, a shirt of it, and a hoodie.
I mean, you'd get one for free.
Mmm. Yay! Free stuff. I'm Dutch. I love free stuff. If free,
Nobody,
if Dutch
nobody will
people,
say no to stuff.
if Dutch people walk in a supermarket and there's like free samples, everyone that visits the Netherlands will be like, "I'll take one sample of cheese," and we'll be like, "Give us the whole plate."
Literally, you don't get a lot of like free sample things around here. It's very like just buy
Mm.
it.
In the Netherlands, we have a lot of them in some supermarkets, especially in December, or like when a holiday is near, like Easter or Mother's Day, and there will be like those special chocolates, especially for Mother's Day. You can taste them for a bit, and every I don't know how those places are called, but where you can only buy meat.
Right, okay.
Then every kid will can get a little slice of sausage, and so yeah,
Oh, I mean, you like a bit of sausage.
we all love some big sausage.
I'm sure
Bratwurst,
you do,
ja,
Miss
wunderbar.
A.
That's as far as my German goes.
Great.
Then I have one final question, and then the interview is over, and you can speak freely or give a shout out to something or someone if you want to. But the
Okay.
next question is, which songs do you love performing to, and what song will you never, ever, ever perform to,
That is
unless you are
su-
forced?
that's such a good question.
I know I'm the weirdest person you will ever meet, and I don't mean it in a positive way.
I mean, I'll take it in a positive way because I think you're great.
That's
um,
one person.
I my music taste is so crazy because I really enjoy old music. I guess that's kind of where my vintage side plays in. And then I like a lot of heavy metal, punk
Mm.
music too.
Then I have an artist you maybe will like. I don't know if a lot of people heard about her, but she has been on Snatch Game this season. Poppy. Her
Oh, yeah,
her
Poppy.
music style is getting more to the heavy metal kind of vibe. So yeah, maybe that's something for you to listen to then.
Yeah, I remember Poppy used to do like pop, and I was kind of
Mhm.
into it when she did pop, but I haven't been keeping up recently, so I
Yeah, the
will.
first album was techno pop with Poppy Dot Computer. Then the second album was um, Am I a Girl? And it became more of the pop we see today with two more edgy numbers, X
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Play Destroy. And the last album is like almost only hardcore, death metal, rock, pop
Yeah.
fusions.
Are you like a big Poppy fan?
Hmm. I am.
Oh.
I've been to our first concert in Amsterdam.
Oh, did you have fun?
I made some really great friends there.
Oh,
So
good.
it
I'll
was an
definitely
amazing time.
I'll definitely have to listen to some of her new stuff because I haven't been keeping up. I know she's got a new I know she's split up from Titanic
Hmm.
Sinclair.
Yeah.
That that was like a lot of like in the news and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely look that up and see what's new because I'll probably love it. I love everything. Um, something that I definitely want to perform, even though it's none of the tastes that I just mentioned. I really wanted to Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl.
Yes, I've done that song a lot of times.
Have you? Oh my God,
Yeah,
wow.
like the first ever time I performed was I kissed a girl and I danced on a pole and my wig flew off my head and I still put it back on and kept going on and I hurt my knees. And the second time, have I been doing it 3 times already? I don't know, but it's a really great song to perform.
Yeah,
Everyone
I
was singing along.
I feel like it's a really fun song to do in
It's
drag.
easy to do. It's
Yeah,
easy to do.
yeah. I mean,
Because
I
I
think
can
that
do
would
it,
be,
you can do it.
yeah. I think that'd be a really good first one. But a song I'd never do. Hmm. I don't think I would do a Drag Race song. Anything that's been on Drag Race,
I thought the
because
girl has been in Drag Race.
no, like some of RuPaul's songs
Oh
and
yeah.
the ones that the queens do. Only because my drag mom Felicity Saunders was telling me about how pretty much in the clubs a lot of that music is on, and it gets very repetitive, and a lot of
Mhm.
queens do that kind of music.
Yeah, like Kitty Girl will be on at least 3 times a night, and then two queens may be wanting to perform "Hey Kitty Girl,"
Yeah,
and no, just no.
yeah. So I don't want to like for one I don't enjoy those songs a lot. They're okay, but I don't really want to. I don't want to do things that are already being done like a
Yeah,
lot.
you want to change it up a bit and be
Yeah.
unique and in here in the Netherlands, we have some queens that only do like Beyonce songs or only from this artist or this artist. And if you actually do a song of that artist, they will compare you with
Yeah,
those queens, and you
yeah,
don't want that to happen to you.
yeah. I mean, in the future, if things go well, I'm no singer, but I'd want to like make my own like tracks and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So then it's mine. Like you can't take it. It's mine.
Yeah, well, I'm not a singer too, and especially not a speaker because my voice is effed up.
I
Um,
mean, I don't think so.
well, I think so. And like, if I sing, I can bring everyone to the hospital. But I mean, rapping is a
Rapping?
decent way that drag queens that can sing can still bring out music. So if you're
Yeah,
like, I can't sing, maybe you can try your hand on rap, like being the
yeah. I
new
mean,
Cardi B.
I love, I love a bit of rap. Like, I remember when I was like younger, I used to listen to Eminem and like Snoop Dogg and all the generic rappers, I suppose. And I was into it. I think it was fun. So, I would definitely try it. I'm just plugging my phone in because I don't want it to die.
No
Okay.
problem. But yeah, a lot of music has been done, and it's indeed really hard to find an artist or a song that, like Gigi Good, actually, spoiler alert, if you don't want to hear spoilers, if you haven't seen the season finale of RuPaul's Drag Race season 12, you should skip at least 1 minute forward because Gigi Good has done a song performing by a man, Take on Me. And actually, I haven't heard about a lot of drag queens doing male songs, or at least that song.
Yeah. I I I really like the idea of drag queens doing songs like that. Especially because I do like that kind of punk heavy metal side.
Hmm.
Unfortunately, there are not a lot of female artists that do that kind of music.
Yeah,
But regardless, you know, you just got to kind of find a way to make it work. And I think Gigi made it work.
yeah, she kind of was like Cruella de Vil, but less killing and more fashion.
I didn't watch all of it. I've watched like bits of it because these days, to be honest, I'm not like super excited by Drag Race anymore. I'm like very like I don't know. I kind of don't want to take a lot of influence from it.
No, yeah, you're just your own style, and they're
Yeah.
doing their stuff, you're doing your stuff.
I think the older seasons were definitely more my kind of taste.
Yeah, I hear a lot of people say that because
Yeah.
it's less hysterical and it's more really about the talent instead of the personality. Like Silky Ganache was put on season 11 instead of Nina, even though Nina should have stayed on a
Yeah.
little longer, in most fans' opinions. And no shade to Silky, but
Yeah. No,
they mostly kept her because of her personality.
yeah. That's the thing. Like, I think having a good personality to be America's Next Drag Superstar, yeah, of course. But I think because at the end it's a competition, you really do need to have that talent to go further in the competition. Because if you're moving up in the competition based on just your personality,
Hmm.
what's the point in you being there? How that because that's not really validating what you do as a
No.
drag artist.
Yeah, and if it really was about personality, Tyra Sanchez wouldn't even have made it to the top three,
Yeah,
to be honest. But yeah, back then personality didn't really play a big deal.
yeah, I agree.
So I get what you're saying, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. Drag Race kind of it doesn't bore me, but it doesn't excite me anymore. Like I think maybe All Stars because you get to see those people come back.
Hmm.
I enjoy
Like
that quite a
finally,
lot.
Angina is back. Finally.
So excited for that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, All Stars is still something to get a little bit excited over, but the other seasons are like, well, I've already seen this kind of drag and this kind of drag and this kind of
Yeah.
drag has been done before, and this is like a look that has been done in a promo by Alexis.
Yeah. I think maybe a lot of it does have to do with RuPaul and how he casts.
Hmm.
Like, there's an
It's a lot
obvious
of
lack.
the same queens.
Yeah, and there's a clear lack of trans, AFAB, non-binary
Well,
artists.
there has been none that
None.
already came out as on the show. Yeah, the only
Yeah,
one they brought back was Gia Gunn, but she
yeah,
got the bad editing because of something I've heard, a little feud with the show.
yeah. I think I don't like. I mean, the thing is with reality TV, you don't know what's real and what's edited.
Hmm.
So we don't know if that edit was malicious or
If she
if
really
if
was
that
acting like that.
if that's how it went down. Obviously, she makes it out to be editing, but then other queens have said that's what she was like.
And
So you,
another queen, Trinity the Tuck, actually said she is nothing like that, and she was put in that direction because of the editors. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you have to say this. Oh my gosh, say that. Oh my gosh, what happened there?"
yeah, I mean, I think that's wrong. I
Hmm.
think if you're doing reality TV, let it be real, at least a little bit.
At
Yeah,
least 1% instead of 0.00000001.
very that. I mean, I think maybe when RuPaul does leave the show, I think maybe it will bring a lot more opportunities for a lot of different kinds of drag artists. And maybe it'll look to be a little bit more like Dragula. Have you seen any Dragula?
No, I haven't seen one episode at all, but I've heard a lot about it.
I know you don't like horror, but I would
Well,
definitely recommend it.
I mean, I still want to watch it out of myself. So, I mean, it's not my favorite genre, but I am actually accepting the fact that it is okay to watch. And I won't
Yeah,
die from watching someone's head cutting off or Michael Myers stepping on someone's face and the brain splitting all the way over to the car.
you will definitely stay alive. You may not be able to sleep, but you will be alive at least.
True,
Yeah.
true. You won't be able to sleep for at
I
least
recommend
3 days.
I recommend Dragula to everyone. I think it's for everyone because it's inclusive. And the way that they judge drag, every time they say it, they say, um, drag is art and art is,
Mhm.
expression. So we're not judging you on that. We're judging you in regards to the challenge, which I
Yeah,
think is really great. I like that a lot.
yeah. And when indeed Michelle Visage is judging, it's more like, well, I don't like your makeup, and it's more like your art isn't valid, even though she means it well. It comes off a little bit as arrogant. And what I get from what you're saying, indeed, is that the ballet Buddhists will be like, well, it's your mark and it's what you're doing, but according to the challenge, it didn't really work well with it.
Yeah, that's how I like to judge. Like on the race that we're doing,
Mhm.
I'd say I'm going for that kind of approach. I can't speak for the other judges, but that's how I'm going about it. Everyone's drag is different, um, and I suppose some of the people on there are doing this race so they can learn and be better. So I want to give the best advice possible.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. And
Yeah,
so they feel like it's growing critiques and not like, yeah, I don't like you. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. I think that's a really arrogant way of judging.
Yeah, I mean, I have said in another live video on another page once a few things that made other drag seem not valid, and I deeply regret it. I even apologized for that, and not on video yet. So if the queens actually who were involved see this, I apologize to that, and I didn't mean to say your drag is trash or your art is trash, and yeah, very like that. But it's more like everyone has different kind of art, and art is either you like it or you don't.
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
my
no one's forcing you to like anything.
no, like I may like the Mona Lisa, but my mother will think it's like just another woman that's been painted. What's so special about it?
Yeah. Yeah, I vibe with that.
Well, then we have to, sadly, I'm going to shed a tear, close this live stream for now.
Well, it's been great. I mean, I've had a lot of fun.
Is there someone or something you still would like to give a shout out to for like you have to follow? Yeah,
Well, obviously follow me on Instagram at the Daphne Valentine. Business at Dreamhouse Nails to get yourself some nail gloves or some
Dreamhouse
acrylic.
News, SNDREAMHAUS News.
Exactly that. Dreamhouse Nails.
Hi,
um,
class.
um, Angel Violet is Angel Violet X on Instagram. Wigs by Angel. Um, um, uh, House of Angels Drag Race.
Also housed with HAUS.
Yeah, such a mouthful. I don't
Oh
know who
my
chose that.
gosh. Oh, I need a
Yeah,
glass of water after this. I never drink water.
I mean, I only drink fine wine.
I only think. I never think. That's a problem. I only drink things that are not good for my body.
I mean, that'll affect you in the long run. You'll be great for now.
Yeah, but I'm still getting fat. I love to complain and then still eat cake afterwards. Do we have cake?
No, you're a skinny legend. It's fine.
Oh, she's calling me
Um,
Trixie Mattel.
of course. Another thing I would like to shout out is, well, not shout out, but stay safe. These are hard and difficult times, and we all need to stick together. And it is Pride Month for the
Yeah.
next couple of months, I
And
suppose.
we need to
So,
support each other, our black brothers and sisters,
oh my God,
of
yes.
color, everyone from the LGBTQ community. If you see anything that doesn't correspond with what you're feeling, seeing, or thinking, like I have heard about a project called Pridefall, um, don't pay it any attention. Don't mind it that much. Just be like, oh my, just block it. Just make sure your friends and family are safe. Stay at home. Only go out for groceries or for your job if you really have to.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it's really
drink
important
enough
we all stick
water
together.
because it will be get really warm.
Yes. And we should all stick together and just spread positivity. We don't need negativity right now. You could be
Mm.
negative some other time. Just be positive right now.
And if someone says something you don't like, just let it be. Like
Just move
don't pay
on.
it that much. Yeah, there's so much bigger things happening right now. Just make sure that your mindset is okay, that you're healthy. If you don't like the person, that's okay. But make sure you're safe, you're healthy, and we all really love you.
Yes, of course.
Spread the love.
Spread the love every day, all day.
Well, Daphne, thank you very much for having me
Well,
or
thank you for having
being
me.
here. Sorry,
Yeah.
there's the blunt coming in again.
Thank you
Just
for
call me
having me.
Karen
Let's
from
have it
now on.
on. I mean,
Well,
I can't wait to see who else you interview.
Well, I can't wait to announce it. Stay tuned because next week I will have another guest. And if you see this live stream, like no one's watching at all if I'm live, I don't mind. If you still see this and you're like, oh my gosh, this is fun, I want the attention, I want to be on camera, anything like that, just give me a DM at a.j.heartstone, Heartstone, not with an extra H because I'm not a game online. Um, well, you can still play me, but in another way. Uh, I'm nasty. But DM me also on Twitter, on Facebook. DM me, find me, ask me any questions, and maybe you can be in another live stream, another interview, perhaps. I'm
Yes,
really
get
being
involved,
serious.
people.
The serious post with people with glasses.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
wow. Thank you.
thank you for being here.
Of
Thank you for
course.
making the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course.
And a good luck with judging in the race. A good luck with the news. And of course, with your sweet girlfriend.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to see what you do in the competition. I'm rooting for you, but don't tell anyone that.
Shh, it's a
No
secret.
bias.
Between
I'm not
us.
being biased, but I really hope you bring it.
Well, I hope I won't fuck up because I have a lot more to show.
Good.
Well, thanks, guys. We love you all really much and hope to see you again. Good
You too.
morning.
Bye.